Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to my next review. And today we are looking at the Transformers Knight Rider collaboration Agent Knight. I almost called him Agent Kit. Probably going to happen a lot in this review because that's all I know this car has is Kit. But as you can see, there he is in all his black spectacular glory. And before we look at Agent Knight, we shall take a look at the packaging. And it is our usual collaborative packaging that we see. That classic look of the Transformers box. But there we can see Transformers. There is transformation shots of Agent Knight on the front. Great artwork of Agent Knight right there. Agent Knight requires 3 LR44 batteries. They're not included. You have to buy those separately. I found a 3-pack at my store for like $7 at Walmart. There is our collaborative 2024 Knight Rider and Transformers. On this side, great images of both modes for the toy. On this side, same thing. Transformers, Agent Knight. On the bottom, barcode, collaborative symbol, and all kinds of other words. And on the back, we have that classic G1 artwork from back in the day, back in the 80s. Looks really good. Plus a nice bio card for Agent Knight. You can pause to read that if you wish. There's also a warning. Be careful, small parts in this package. And that is it for the packaging. So now we shall take a look at Agent Knight. And he is... Oh, I've been waiting for this for a very, very, very long time. Ever since Ectotron, I would love to see one done of the A-Team van, the Airwolf chopper. What other 80s nostalgia would be really, really nice to see done? I'm trying to think. I can't think of any others right now, but definitely the A-Team van would be a welcome sight. But here it is, Pontiac Trans Am with the black wheels with, let's see, there it is, a little Pontiac symbol right there. Here's the front, has these extra bright lights that were in the show. Looks really good. Got an Autobot symbol right there. Translucent blue windows all around. Looks really nice. I mean, you can see all the robot kibble, but it doesn't bother me that much. I'm going to have him in robot mode most of the time anyways. And I love having painted taillights. Always, always happy to see that. Plus, the Knight Foundation insignia right there. So very cool. Very happy to see that. You can see his head sticking out. There's where his arms are. You see the weapons store right here. And he's also got the wristwatch that Michael Knight talked into. This is a separate piece. And it can, as you can see, store. And when I get into robot mode, I'll pull that off and show that off more. But we'll take the weapons off before we get into some of the other features. So here we've got that typical like AK that was used in the show. Very cool, very nice, and it can take blast effects, so always happy to see that. And you saw how it stores, so it's right down here. There is tab right here, goes in that slot right there. Just get it lined up, and that tab's in there. And then we've got the Uzi that Michael Knight has used, and this also takes blast effects, so very cool. And it's got tabs on either side and slot right there, and it just tabs in right there once you get it lined up. Once there we go. Yeah, that's weapon storage. So now he's also got that raised section of the hood, just like in the show. Always happy to see that. And another feature that I'm they didn't have to do, but I'm glad they did, is you push the back here a little bit, and then you can get your fingers in, and you can lift up the headlights. So very cool on that. I really, really like seeing that. But, of course, the one thing that everybody was hoping it was going to have, and it does, is lights, but also sounds. And the sounds was a surprise to most of us, but press the button there once. There's one sound. Another sound.
So you're sure this is the right way? Very well. Thank you, sir. I am the voice of Knight Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITT for easy reference. KIT if you prefer. Hold on, this could be a bit bumpy.
And then it just cycles back through. But one thing that I found out is if you press and hold the button, it'll do that for quite a while. I have not timed it, so I don't know if it shuts off on its own, but you can keep it on. And I really like that. That is so cool. But it'll keep going until you hit.
Sure this is the right way?
So there's that.
Very well.
And we'll hear the shut off sound in a little bit. One thing I did want to show off, and I forgot in the box, is when you take out the insert, there's, I mean, tell me you don't hear that opening music like I do, seeing that, because usually you see the car coming. I hear it. So I think that's very cool that they did that with the inner. Like I just hear that opening starting just looking at that image. Now for comparison, I brought down a couple other 80s nostalgia. I think the only other 80s nostalgia collaboratives that we've had, which is of course Ectotron.
Signing off.
And there's his shut off. So now until you hit the button again, it won't do anything. The only problem I have here is the Ectotron is undersized compared to KIT. Like, this is definitely a much, much larger vehicle. But then also brought down Gigawatt. Or if you want to do the mispronunciation, Gigawatt. But there you can see the them together, and we'll get back to them in robot modes. So definitely had to bring them down to take a good look at. But let's get into transforming him. So first we're going to remove the weapons. And then I think we want to untab the arms. And they tab in right in there. And there is also a tab that tabs in there, but we want to bring them up just so far. So we can untab it from there. Start to bring it up. And it'll sort of soft tab in there. I do wish it was a stronger tab in right there. But, oh well. And then same thing on this side. Untab, bring it up just so far. So we can untab it and see if there's, it's like almost like a little tab hook. This right here that tabs in there. But get that and then bring it all around. That'll soft thoop into place. Now we'll open up the doors. And this one opens up very nicely. This one tends to get, there we go. So open up the doors and then untab the front of the top from there, and it'll come loose from there. We'll just bring that out of the way. Now we'll untab these from there. Whoops, before we do that, open these up. Now we can bring them around, and they very nice and tight tab sort of thing. Then we can close these back up. Bring the feet down, bring the toes out. Separate the feet. There's that all done, and then rotate at the waist. So now what we want to do is we want to get in here and bring the head out far enough so we can rotate it. Oh, another thing we want to do is push this part down, and it's going to tab in to this tab. Kind of hard to see. There's a tab right in here. Until you hear it. And now make sure the head is up like that. And now we want to maneuver all these to where this is going to sit in here. And there are 2 slots here that are going to tab in to 2 tabs in there. So we want to bring it all together. Whoops. I don't know how many times I've done that. Transforming him. There we go. And that should be in there nice and tight. Now we can rotate the arm out. And see, this is why I want a stronger connection point for the arms, is they do come out a little too easy. Rotate those bits. Rotate this. We want to make sure that they stay up like that. Rotate at the bicep. And now, so I know the instructions sort of show it going like this. What I like to do is move these far enough around until we can get it underneath, and it also is going to sort of tab like that, tabs back in there, and then we can still have the doors here, and we can rotate them up however you want. And there we have Agent Knight in his robot mode. And he looks good. I like it. I really like it. So let's take a look at the head. And I kind of feel like it's looking like Michael Knight in a way, just like a robotic Michael Knight. But I love the black helmet, the red sort of sunglasses, I guess you could say, that silver face. There's some silver on the side there, on both sides. Very cool. Of course, Kit's iconic front is now the chest. Got Michael Knight's blue jeans with the belt buckle. So kind of like that. Some silver here. And the other thing, like I think Emgo pointed it out in his, is all the black sort of feels like Michael Knight's leather jacket. And I agree. I really do agree. It does have that look. So it's sort of giving us a Michael Knight look. And honestly, I think it works. I really, really do. But all the gray and black, silver, just all looks really good. Got some red here. Very nice. Articulation, head can rotate. It is on a ball joint. Can look up that far. Look down that far. Arms really only go out that far. Can do full rotation. Bicep swivel. Slightly over 90 for the arm. Wrist rotation. Got waist. Whoops. Do watch out for that. I don't know why mine did that. It should be in there all the way. We do have waist. Leg kicks forward that far. Kicks back that far. Full Van Damme. Thigh rotation. We've got 90 for the knee. Oh, and then the foot can come down, come back up. You can move the toe, and we got that much ankle pivot. So not bad, not bad at all. Of course, now to get him into a decent standing position so he's not looking all funny. But yeah, and then like I said, this is, oh, that tabs in very nice. So this is the little wrist communicator watch that Michael Knight wore. Looks very good with the red and the silver. And yeah, it just tabs in. And you want to make sure you tab it on the right side so it goes in like this. Just tabs in like that. And then, of course, we can give him the weapons. It looks really good. I really, really like this. It is definitely very cool. Long time waiting for it. And finally, we got it. Finally. So happy. More 80s nostalgic collaborative figures. Looking forward to more. Definitely looking forward to more. All right, and now for comparison, bring in Ectotron and Gigawatt. And I like that. That looks really cool. Definitely going to be a nice little setup on like my Transformers collaborative shelf, 80s nostalgia shelf, however you want to put it. Really looking forward to that. Cannot wait. So definitely a big plus. So that is going to pretty much be it for me. Definitely recommend this, especially if you're a fan of Knight Rider and Transformers. Really good figure. The size of the car, I think, fits Masterpiece a little better. Robot mode even fits in with that size, or it doesn't have the the transformation steps style like Masterpiece is, but that's okay. So, but highly recommend it. I got mine from Amazon. I think they still have some available. You can also get them from Big Bad Toy Store. Definitely recommend them. If you're an 80s nostalgia fan, Knight Rider fan, I can't recommend it enough. Honestly, it is a very well done figure and just a love letter to both. So, yeah, that is going to be it for me. As always, I want to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, join my Patreon. Doesn't cost very much, and I'll see you all later.